Due to graphic nature, viewer discretion is advised. Well, hello everyone. There was a shooting happened this afternoon in a park next to my place. So around like 3 something this afternoon, um, a woman opened fire on 4 other individuals with a handgun, discharging 4 rounds before fleeing the scene. According to initial news report, the assailant knew all 4 of his victims that they are actually relatives, and it was speculated that domestic dispute was the motive of the crime. Shortly after the shooting, the shooter ran up a flight of stairs and escaped into a mall where he was subdued by the mall security. Shortly after, police from the CTRU unit arrived and put the woman into custody. A handgun was recovered from the woman. It looks like a compact handgun made by Beretta, I believe. So, who are the officers from CTRU? CTRU is a short form for Counterterrorism Response Unit. These highly trained officers will conduct like a high-profile patrol to deter terrorist attacks and to respond to them if God forbid it happens in Hong Kong. Due to the nature of their duties, I mean, if you try to stop them on the street, say try to report your wallet has been stolen or lost, chances are they will not give a shit. And as seen from police department videos, they usually travel in Toyota Prado SUVs, which I think is super awesome. Well, except that tiny light bar at the front. They are armed with MP5, I believe A3 or A5 version, with the retractable stock, fitted with the aim point red dot sight and the surefire handguard with the integrated tactical flashlight. Some officers even got to carry the new SG516 made by SIG. It's like an M4 looking rifle with the short dot scope. I think those who carry the rifle are like designated marksmen. And for sidearm, they are armed with Glock 17 pistols on the thigh holster. So let's get back on topic. So when I arrive on scene, shooter has been subdued, casualty has been transported by EMS to the hospital, and the whole incident has transformed into an investigative phase. Officers from the police tactical unit has been called to the scene. From the picture, you can see them fan out in a line formation where they would just like walk step by step to do a sweep. I believe they were looking, or due to this is a shooting incident, so they must be looking for slugs or shell casings and other important evidence. So I've watched them for a good 30 minutes under the sun before I decided that I have enough, so I went back to the mall. So upon coming up on the escalator, there was massive press presence over there. I've just heard between the reporters that the suspect is still in custody being held behind those blinds, so I decided to just wait along to actually see the perp walk and also the press statement. After waiting around 30 to 40 minutes, I don't know what they were doing behind the blinds, probably trying to dust the suspect's hand for gunshot residue and also photograph and document the handgun, which it was on the guardrail after the CTRU officer disarmed her. And all of a sudden, the suspect was escorted by officers downstairs to a waiting vehicle. Since I'm no reporter, so I was standing quite a distance away, so I guess you will have to only read the newspaper about it. After the suspect has been transported, the reporter quickly hurdled into a tiny bunch, waiting for the officer in charge of the scene to release a press statement. And I mean, like, they were like a pack of wolves. There was no way I can get a spot in there. So, this is it. I hope you guys enjoy my commentary. I mean, I'm no donor operator, so and I have no experience doing this kind of event breakdown, except the time where there was a fire in my building. So I'll see you around. Crownvic fanboy signing out.